Today you meet me in Great Sankey again. For those eagle-eyed viewers of last week's vlog, you would have noticed I would have actually gone up that path. So instead of turning left over that canal bridge, I've actually turned right to see what's down here. Now it's a place I've cycled through a number of times, but I've never actually walked through and sort of took my time and sort of seen what's around. So we're going to do that today, so come and join me, we'll see what we can get. So I hope you're all doing well out there. Grab yourself a coffee, sit down, relax, enjoy the vlog. So the purpose of today's video is, there isn't one. I've just come down the opposite way that I did the last vlog from, heading to Spike Island, just right over in the distance. Now I'm not going to head that far, but halfway between there and here, there's meant to be a mechanical daffodil. Yes, you heard it, a mechanical daffodil, one of these modern art sculptures. So I'm going to see if I can get a couple of shots of that, just as I'm on my my morning walk. So come and join me. We'll see what it all has to offer. I'll catch you in a little bit. So I hope you enjoyed my my last vlog. It was quite interesting actually, the feedback I got from it, certainly with it just being a morning local walk. So it's really inspired me to do a couple more. So I'm going to do this one today, and then next week I'm hopefully going to a place called Lim, which is a couple of miles the other side, and have a morning walk around there. And that will be really picturesque, and there's a little waterfall. It's a dam, so it'll be all should be all quite nice and picturesque for the vlog. So the temperature again is -3 this morning, and last night we had a light, well, the lightest dusting of snow. I was hoping it's going to be a little bit more substantial this morning, but no, it's not to be. But yeah, it certainly made everything a little bit whiter, a little bit more interesting. So yeah, that should add to the day as well. Just alongside me here, where all the reeds are, is actually a canal, and this canal goes all the way through to the inlet outlet of the River Mersey. But yeah, it's disused now, and where I've just filmed that canal and sort of drop into the Mersey is where all those boats go in and out. But looking at the state of some of them, I don't think a lot of them move very often, that's for sure. So it's a bit of a race to get to this location this morning. It's not as relaxed as it was last week, and the reason for that is it's quite a bit of a distance in the along this path. Now, what I've noticed this morning is, even though it's just a week since I did my last vlog, the sunrise is a lot earlier, You know, I left same time and everything like that, and the sky was pretty much already lit by the time I left the house. So yeah, obviously the lighter mornings and lighter evenings are certainly approaching us, which are well and truly welcome. So you can see in the distance the towers are just starting to light up, so that would suggest the sun has started to rise. So I'm already late to this location. Now I have no bearings of whereabouts I am or whereabouts this is, so A, I hope I'm on the right path, and B, I hope it's not too far. So I brought the drone out with me to get some aerial shots of the towers, but unfortunately I've left the USB cable in the car plugged to the stereo, so rookie error. So today's got the makings of being quite a nice day, weather-wise. The cloud behind me, you can just see, it's just starting to build up, so we may get a little bit of snow. Now I'm not in any hurry to get back today, apart from to have a nice bacon sandwich. But yeah, I think that can wait for the art of photography. So yeah, just going to stick around this morning, see what I can get. Like I say, I'm not promising much on this vlog. It will be quite interesting just to see what I can get and what this mechanical daisy looks like. Quite intrigued. So this path appears to be never ending, and the sun is rising faster and faster, so yeah, it is really a race against time at the minute. So I stopped to take a couple of shots there just at the towers underneath that bridge. Yeah, let me know what you think of those, and yeah, it'd be good to hear whether you actually like the industrial images, certainly of the northwest. Right, let's crack on. So it's quite an eerie sound here. As I'm just walking underneath the pylons, they're making a crackling sound, which is really strange because that power station isn't working, or so I believe it's not working. There's certainly no steam coming out of the towers. Now I'm not sure if they're generating any energy elsewhere, but yeah, really quite strange. These pylons, you're not probably hearing it through the microphone or the camera, but yeah, really quite eerie. So as I explained in last week's vlog, I'm taking as many pictures as I can of those cooling towers, because once they get knocked down, with them gone for good. I think it's always nice to have a little bit of history, certainly with them being quite personal to me and quite close to me, certainly with driving past them as a child. Yeah, so yeah, trying to get as many images as possible before they're torn down, either later this year or beginning of next year. When I've come along this way on the bike, it's never felt this far, but I'm probably going a lot slower than I would do on the bike. But I think, from where people have described it, it's not far away now. It's just a little bit further on along this path, then a bit of a right turn. It takes you onto the Mersey. But yeah, it feels a lot longer than it should. I think it always does, certainly when you're racing against something like the sunrise. Yeah, just hope we can get a few shots on it, really. Yeah, it's more of a mission now. So the canal's opened up on this section here, and it's just a light frost, or just when it's starting to turn icy on the top, and it's really quite picturesque, and it's straight all the way through to Spike Island. Yeah, it's quite surreal actually, certainly in this sunlight. Well, I've turned off the main path and I'm heading what looks to be quite hopeful. There's like a bit of a bridge, and I think I can just see something behind a tree. So we'll get a closer investigation now. But you can probably tell by the light on my face, the sun's well and truly risen. That was one heck of a trek through there. I absolutely stomped it the last, well, it felt like 10 miles, but I don't think it's actually that far. But yeah, I've been walking for a best part of an hour and a half. But I've realised actually whereabouts we are, and there's a car park probably about a 10-minute walk away from here on the other side. Maybe I'd need to relook at this place and come back. So that is what I've raced down here for. Yeah, okay. We'll see what we can get, but I was expecting a little bit more. I'm not sure what I was expecting really. When someone says there's a mechanical daisy, well, yeah, you can sort of take it either way. But yeah, I'm going to stick around this area for a couple of minutes, take a few shots. You've got the Runcorn Bridge, the Jubilee Bridge, and the Gateway Bridge in the foreground, so I can probably get those as a bit of a shot as well. And yeah, just sort of work the area really, just sort of see what's around here, and maybe try again when there's a bit more time to play with. But yeah, it's certainly a little bit more interesting than just a normal bank of the Mersey. So yeah, walk a few images now and see what I can get, and I'll show them now. So there we go, that's the mechanical Daisy. What do I think about it? First impressions? Well, I can probably work this this area a little bit better, and I think with a little bit of cloud in the distance it's being ignited, it will probably add something to it. But I don't think the Daisy actually adds anything as a photography wise to the areas. It's probably just been added to, well, to be honest, it looks a little bit like a phone mast or a radio mast. I'm not sure what its purpose is, but yeah, it's a point of interest on what could be quite a bit of a mundane area. So yeah, it looks okay. It is what it is. So yeah, I'll have a look at the images in post later on this afternoon, and obviously you can judge for yourself. Let me know what you think of the images, and yeah, if you like them, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't, give me a thumbs down. So yeah, I've done a few sort of variations. I've used this handrail as a bit of a leading line. I've done some panorama shots across, and yeah, just trying to work it as much as I can. Now the sun is properly risen now, as you can probably tell by the light on my face, so I'm still going to work a few more images, sort of see what I can get with the bridges in the background. And apologies as well if you're wobbling. The plates, the metal plates of this sort of this little piers on. As soon as I move, it sort of wobbles everything. So I hope hope the video stayed still for you, and you're not feeling a little bit woozy. But yeah, I think that's just probably it from this area. I'm going to stick around and do a few more shots, like I say, and yeah, see what I can get. But it's just great to be out, isn't it? It's just gorgeous. A gorgeous fresh morning. When the alarm clock went off this morning, oh, it's just like, no, please, just give me another hour. But no, I think once you make the effort and get out and actually do a little bit of exercise, walking, and some photography as well, and of course video for YouTube, yeah, you soon get into it, and you forget about how tired you are. So there we go, that's the Daisy, or the metal flower as it's called. I've just read one of the signs there. It's all covered in snow, so I've just cleared the snow, and apparently the little turbines, I'm not sure if you can see just in the top there, when they spin round of a night time, there's actually LED lights in it, and it actually changes colour, so it actually gives some light. So it's like an eco-friendly sort of light sculpture. So yeah, that could be an interesting one actually, to come round when it's dark or a windy night, and just sort of see that in colour. So yeah, it makes it a little bit more interesting, I think. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've certainly enjoyed making it. It's absolutely great fun coming out and doing these short vlogs on my morning walks. Hopefully very soon we'll be able to go out a little bit further field and try and get some of those old classic images. But to be honest, I'm really enjoying just sort of exploring my backyard. As I explained in my previous vlog, that was all about local photography and yeah, what you can sort of get on your doorstep. Now I appreciate not everybody has the River Mersey and this sort of landscape on the back door. And that's one thing it's taught me. We're actually quite lucky because we sort of come around these areas day in, day out, and you know, with local walks of an evening with my partner Sarah, you know, we don't really appreciate actually what we've got on our backyard. It's just somewhere we come, have a walk, have a bit of a chat, go back and have tea. Yeah, but coming out actually doing photography, it makes you stop and just sort of put you in the mindset actually thinking actually what is around the area. And yeah, lockdown has certainly taught me that. So as I said on the last vlog, it is all about making the most of what you've got, and I'm certainly trying to do that as much as I can. And I hope that in the future, once COVID, once all this lockdown and this is way behind us, I hope I'll be able to still take that with me. And instead of just going for the normal classic shots, the ones that everybody does, just actually look at the detail a bit more. And as a photographer, I think that's very, very important. Yes, do the unique, the iconic shots, do the shots that everybody's taken. Yes, certainly get those in your portfolio. But I think you need to look a little bit further than that and actually look at the detail of your surroundings, and you'll be surprised actually what you actually see and what you can actually discover. So from wherever I am, in between Warrington, Widnes, West Bank, somewhere on the Mersey, and a hell of a trek to get back home, it's probably time to finish this vlog. Hope you've enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you have. Let me know who you are, where you're from. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. Now, what is subscribing to a channel or to a YouTuber? All it is to you is you just get a notification on YouTube when this creator, when this photographer, whoever you're following, has actually released a new video. You don't get anything further. There's no no cost involved, there's nothing. It's just to subscribe. Now what does it give for me? Well, it shows that people are watching for a start, which is always always a bonus, but it also helps with the algorithm of YouTube, and it also helps the individual's channel grow, and it sort of promotes it a little bit more. The more followers you get, the more subscribers, the more comments, the more likes, the more dislikes as well, I believe. Sort of adjust the algorithm, so the video actually gets out to a lot more people that actually promote it more. So yeah, please give me a subscribe, give a thumbs up, and a comment. That'll be much appreciated, and I'll see you very, very soon. So from wherever, like I say, well, from wherever I am, I'll do the outro again. Best of luck to you, stay safe, and yeah, all the best. Bye now.